Hello, everyone, and welcome to this morning's episode of Teenagers from Outer Space. I'm just gonna toss us over to our fantastical referee to just do with us what you will, Kiana. How are you this morning?
I am good. Good morning, everybody. We're back from an accidental month hiatus. Oops. That other thing that happened, but we're here. We're back, and I'm so excited because a bunch of cool things are happening. One, to make up for our hiatus, we are doing 2 episodes this month. So we got to have some extra Teenagers from Outer Space. But most excitingly, we are celebrating one whole fucking year of this series. What started as a silly one-shot turned into this whole thing, our fantastic Saturday morning cartoon of a show. So thanks to our friends at Art Historian for supporting us. They are helping us out by doing some giveaways with us. So there is a chance for you to win copies of Teenagers from Outer Space, the system that we are doing with this game. We have 3 digital, for each show that we're doing this month, there are 3 digital copies that you can win. And there will be one for each show as well, one signed copy of the game, as in the cast here will sign a copy of the game for you at PAX Unplugged. So it's going to be super exciting. So make sure to be part of that because we're super excited to have y'all here and to celebrate this really ridiculous game that we have going on, which is also very deep at times and has its own built-in lore and callbacks. I don't even know what we're doing here. We're doing something. It's whatever it is, it's fantastic. But before we dive into the game, we should probably go around and meet our wonderful cast. So let's go over to Greg. Good morning, Greg.
Hey, good morning. I'm jamming out to Bryan Adams' One Night Love Affair because today's the date episode and nothing says date like a love affair. And Bryan Adams and Saturday mornings, which are of course the aftermath of said night affair of love. I play Cece. I don't know what I'm doing today, but it's going to be interesting and fun with this wonderful cast of characters and fantastic role players. I'm going to go back to drinking, everybody. We'll see you in a bit.
Yes. Oh, Cece. We'll see what he and John get up to. And speaking of John, let's go over to Emma.
Hello. It's so nice to be here. It feels like it's been about 10,000 years since I was here because I missed the last episode of Teenagers from Outer Space. And now you may notice I am blue. It's because I am glowing in the light of the time streams. I am a cheap Doctor Who knockoff today called John Smith. And I'm actually we don't have any power in our places where we mostly live in our house right now for no apparent reason. So I'm running all on extension cords and sunlight. And apparently that makes me very blue.
It's working.
I think it works. I got the scarf. The scarf gives you a color pop. So it's all good.
Heck yeah.
Scarf. And I'm so happy to be here. And feel like a third wheel on other people's dates, which is a feeling I've felt many times in my real life. And I'm glad to extend that to my fantasy life. Yeah.
Well, you won't be third wheeling alone.
That's true. We'll be third and fifth wheel.
We can do 3 wheels together.
Yeah.
We'll be 2-3 wheels.
2-3 wheels.
That's how that works.
Yes. It's so romantic.
And let's go over to Travis. Good morning, Travis.
Now, the Canadian government has apologized for Bryan Adams on several occasions. Hi, good morning.
It's true.
Kalimera. You know, it's Saturday when I've got duct tape on my shirt and I've got fresh batteries in the love gun, and it's time to go on a date. The Love Boat. Exciting and new. Very excited to be here. And with Cece. Yes, so I'm playing Derek, the sensitive spaceman. A role, of course, originated by David Love in the 1959 sci-fi beautiful masterpiece, Teenagers from Outer Space. And I'm thrilled to be here playing with these awesome people. I've never been on a date that went well, and I don't expect that to change today. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure this will be fine. This will be fine, right? Last but not least, of course, we've got Mindy.
Hi,
And-
yes, it's me. This is my channel, and I am Correlia, the tentacle-haired teleporting space teen alien who finally talked to Derek last episode about prom, the prom smooch that they had. All the while, Cece was doing things with Correlia's mom. But, you know, I'm sure she'll forget maybe all about that eventually. But she's got more pressing things on her mind, like this first date with Derek, because now they've actually talked about it, and now they actually have to do something about it. And she's not nervous. She didn't spend, 2 hours putting her tentacles into a scrunchie this morning because she heard that was hip. No. Not
No,
she.
she's playing it super cool.
She's
so
playing
cool.
it super cool.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so I guess as a little bit of a recap, although all these episodes are standalone, they are somewhat connected. So essentially, several months ago, as in episode 3,
9 months ago.
9 months ago, in episode 3, Correlia and Derek smooched at prom. So did Cece and John, but that's another story there. They smooched and then never spoke about it ever again. Nothing about smooching, nothing about possible mutual attraction, nothing about dating, until last episode where finally, they had to confront those feelings and had to have a chat. And, actually figure out what was going on there. And, they actually decided to go on a date for once. So that's actually happening. I should also give a little thing that according to the actual rules of the game, my role as referee is to paraphrase, to cock block. I am there to put in some wrenches into some smoochy shenanigans. So we'll see how that goes, because I'm being a little generous and giving them an actual date to go on this episode.
Kiana, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm receiving an urgent communique from Art Tausorian Games. They said that you've corrected the rule, you've added the rule book. You're inserting CC as a cock block for the GM. That's what we're doing.
John
That's
Smith
what we're
too.
doing, Kiana.
Yes.
It looks like we have several cock blocks that are in play now.
For every smooch
Straight
player,
from
you now have a cock block
Art
player.
Tausorian, so.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. So, just some normal teenage aliens going on a super normal date. I believe they said dinner and a movie. So that's I want to know, how do Correlia and Derek get ready for their date?
Ladies first.
Oh, okay. So Correlia, goes home to get ready because that's where all the good, aqua gel is for the tentacles. And her family is like, "What are you getting ready for? You look like that's a nice dress." And she's like, "Nothing. I'm not doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just hanging out with a friend. Gotta go by." And then, so she spent like hours though. She had to make sure her tentacles, were laying right, that they weren't, too moist, but, not too dry. Makeup. She actually probably went out and got a new little dress. But she's playing it cool. If anyone talks to her about it, she's, it's whatever, it's fine. But secretly, she's excited and nervous. And has spent way too long getting ready.
While Corelli was doing that, Derek was when Derek lives with a man in his mid-70s who identifies as Grandpa. And when Derek landed on Earth and thwarted his race's plan to destroy the planet, he moved into Grandpa's spare room. Grandpa, having found out that Derek is A, from outer space, and B, going on a date, purchased every Coronet and American International educational film on 16 millimeter. And we've watched What to Do on a Date, Keeping Clean and Neat, Posture Pals, Is This Love? Are You Ready for Marriage? Derek has now had a complete social education that would have served him in about 1950. So now, having watched all these movies, then Grandpa drank half a bottle of NyQuil and took one of his big naps, while Derek put on a full wool suit to get ready for the date. Now, he looks like a Bible salesman from about 1955. So hat, tie, vest, shoes, polished shoes, the whole bit. So Derek is ready for his date and has never been more terrified of anything in his life. This is a man who has taken life with his bare hands and wrestled control, toppled civilizations, but cannot figure out what to do on his first date with Correlia. Poor guy.
Do we know about this date, meaning John and CC?
I am sure that you have. I think if you couldn't tell from the awkwardness that's suddenly between Correlia and Derek, I'm sure. I don't know. Would Correlia and Derek have told the other two?
Correlia probably would have at least told John, because we had to go back to her house to pick up John because John had ass.
John had ass? What?
John had severe ass.
Seasickness.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we gave it a horrible name last.
Yeah, so he was very, very sick.
So she brought back a plate of like wedding food for John, like some cake and stuff, and probably would have been like, yeah, so Derek and I have like a date soon. It's fine. It's on Friday.
John's eyes turned into hearts for a second.
Finally talked
double
about
hearts.
And then he gets a little misty. I'm so happy for you. That's bad.
And Leo, who was set to take care of John, is probably just looming in.
Yes.
While that's going on.
Yeah, because this is the first time that Leo's finding out that there's a date going on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're just, it's just dinner and like a movie. So it's
That's so great. I mean, I always knew that you had some unrequited sexual tension, but I thought that's what all was going to be.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, huh. What?
Sorry, do you need some condoms? I can get you some. If you need some. It's just I'm just trying to be a good friend. I don't want to think of you like that. I'm just trying to be a good
You're
friend.
a great friend, John. Just don't let my mom hear you say that.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think she heard.
Okay.
Cool. But
I don't think you know your mom well enough.
She seems really busy.
I think Cece knows her a little too well.
Yeah. That happens with a lot of moms. I think it's okay.
Yeah. In the next decade, someone's gonna write a song about this.
Yeah, I guess they will. I'm so happy for you.
Oh,
That's really wonderful. I'm totally not worried at all. It's gonna break up our friend group and make things weird.
Oh.
So happy for you.
I'm happy you're feeling better. Here,
Thank you.
Let's go out to
There's
do
cake.
something. Yeah,
I go eat this cake by myself in the bathroom.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you later. I'm happy for you.
Okay. I'll see you later, John.
And how does Cece find out? Now I need to know.
I was going to say, someone needs to explicitly tell CC, because if this is something that needs to be inferred, the chances of that actually like nutting and taking root very, very slim. So
John Smith would tell Cece as soon as possible.
So what you're telling me, John, is they're going to go out on a date?
Yeah, they're gonna go out on a date. They're changing the fundamental rules of the friendship group, and they might get married and have babies one day, or they might break up and we'll never be friends again.
Yeah, it's something that could happen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What are we gonna do?
I tell you what, we better take matters into our own hands.
Yeah, That's what I was thinking. Something like that. What do you mean?
Well, we got to make sure that they have a good date, but not too good. If they have a too good of a date, then they're going to go on dates all the time. And then 4 will become 2. And,
Yeah. And then what do we do?
I mean, we still hang out.
Okay.
It's like the ending of Grease when they all promise to stay together and then they don't.
And
'cause
then
you
they
know
don't. Yeah. And then there's Grease too, and it's terrible.
Well, at the end of Grease, I mean, Travolta and Olivia Newton-John fly a car into the sky, so they lied like immediately.
It's true. They did. They're full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go talk to
You're gonna go talk to Olivia Newton-John?
I'm gonna go see about Olivia Newton-John if ONJ needs anything. And
Cece,
then
which one of us is Frankie? I'm so confused.
well, Frankie comes back for the second one, so
Oh,
I am a Michelle Pfeiffer fan. I'll be Frankie.
okay. Yeah, that fits. That fits. Can I be Stalker Channing?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It could be whoever you want to be, John.
It's true. I can't. Okay. So
We're way out on a tangent here.
on a total tangent. I haven't seen this movie in 20 years.
Well, you can't talk about Grease too. It's 9 a.m.
What are you? Be careful where you step. It's a hell of a fall.
So we have to give them a good date, but not too good of a date. It should be enough that they both want to break up, but let each other down gently.
No, I'm joking. I think that we should try to make it the best date possible. But I think we should insert ourselves into the festivities so they always remember that the best date that they ever had was the one that included us.
That's good. I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
What are
do
we
it.
doing? I'll go talk to Derek.
Okay.
Okay, let's break on 3. 1, 2, 3, Grease.
3. Grease.
Grease.
Grease lightning.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going over to Derek's house. Like right when the wool suit goes on and right when his nuts start to sweat, that's when I show up.
Hold on. Matlock. Perry Mason starts in 5 minutes, Grandpa. Hello. Oh,
Hey man. Somehow Lou Graham's Midnight Blue is playing. You're not sure where it's coming from.
hey, Cece.
What's
What's up?
Heard you got a date tonight, man.
How did you? That's the. And he like closes the door and steps outside. How did you hear about the secret mission?
It's all over town, man. I'm kidding. John told me. I'm here to drive you. And he turns away and kind of pulls away from the entire vision. And you see a pristine 1950 4-door Chevy Deluxe in gloss black behind him that has been highly polished. I'm here to take you on your date.
Oh, well, that's prescient. I was going to drive Grandpa's restored Studebaker, but I have that he bought during his midlife crisis. But I have never piloted an automobile before, so
You're in luck. I'm an excellent pilot.
what do you, Cece? I don't know. I don't know what to do.
What do you need to do on their date?
Yeah. Grandpa's been telling me I'm supposed to take her to a sock hop. I don't understand like what's about to happen. I'm sweating.
You're right. You're not supposed to understand what's going to happen. What do you want to happen? With you and Correlia, what do you want to happen?
I would like to survive this experience with our relationship somewhat intact.
Aim higher. You
Well,
want to
then
get to know her better, right?
I could. Is that a? I'm trained as a trained marksman. When you say aim higher, will there be gunplay involved? Because I am bringing the focusing disintegrator ray on the date, not only of self-defense, but to protect Correlia from any armed assailants.
Okay. Step number 1 on your date. You got to make yourself uncomfortable enough to try things you've never tried before, to learn about the partner that you're facing across that table, and realize that you are in this together, but not as a military operation, as an affair of the heart. And he reaches for the gun. I'll hold on to that for you for tonight.
Cece, it is only because I have known you for at least 12 Earth months, roughly, that I trust you with this weapon. I know I gave it to a small child at the wedding, but it is a very big deal to hand it over to somebody. I think I would appreciate not having the distraction during this important mission. If we are assailed in any way, use the focusing disintegrator ray to strip the flesh from their bones where they stand. Here is the love gun.
I'll keep it safe.
You'll be sober driving. Yes, I've heard that's important.
Well, anyway, what we need to really focus on is getting this date started in the appropriate fashion. Now I'm gonna put a call into John at the payphone because it's something era non-specific. I'm gonna go over to this phone booth and make a telephonic call. And then we're gonna get ready and go pick Correlia up. I need you to focus on relaxing. Now, in the back seat of the car, there's several things that could help you do that. It's a smorgasbord of delight. If you partake, I suggest you move from the left to the right. It's set up on a scale of fun. To the left, baby aspirin. To the extreme right, not baby aspirin.
Cece, I'm not about to get whacked out on goofballs on what may be one of the most important nights of my time on this planet.
Okay.
Well, use a phone. You can use Grandpa's phone right here. And on the wall is one of those ones where you pick up the thing and hold it to your ear, and it's got the thing coming out.
All right. Well, let me make a call to John as I quickly make a phone. Go ahead and sit down and maybe just chew up a baby aspirin or two. Let's start this. Steve Winwood's playing, if that's okay. Just leave it play. It's a mixtape. So he goes over and looks at the near corpse of Grandpa on his NyQuil drip, and he calls up John.
John Smith takes his cell phone out of his pocket. Hello.
Hey, John. It's
Hey,
CC.
Hey.
Okay, you remember me good.
Yes.
Listen, I picked up Derek. What I need you to do is we need the atmospheric conditions to be perfect for love over where he's going to pick Correlia up.
I don't have a humidifier. What am I supposed to do?
Can't you? I know that you can come up with these things on the fly somehow.
Yes, I can. Okay.
I leave it to you. It's not snowing out right now, but maybe if it was, maybe if it required a jacket. Listen, he's wearing a wool suit. We're going to need to lower the temperature as much as is humanly possible.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
I can provide the cold if you can provide a projection device. I often forget that we're superheroes and that I have ice powers and can fly.
It's true. You can do that. I have other things I can do too. I have many things I can do, but it's mostly bullshit. It's okay. I'll figure it out.
Listen,
I have a chemistry set.
We need a little bullshit in this operation.
Always.
Okay, so listen, you've got 5 to 7 minutes before we get over there. I'm sure you'll have something ready.
Okay, I will. All right. Let me turn this off. And I'll be like, Correlia?
Oh, hey, yeah.
Hey, can I, just real quick, can I swab your mouth? For no reason.
That's very,
It's just, it's clean. See, it's sterile. I take the little swab.
Why do you want to swab my mouth?
It's for the date. It will help. I'm worried. I just need a little bit of your DNA. I can get it other places, but I thought it would be polite to just ask you outright.
Why do you need my DNA for the date, John?
Because I it's for your pheromones, okay? I need it for your pheromones.
You found out about those?
No, everybody has them, Correlia.
Oh, I meant like my specific species. Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh, what?
What?
You got stuff about your species?
Wait,
Is this?
I
This
mean,
sounds like relevant information, Correlia.
no, I'm sure it won't come up at all during this date. Sure, why not, I guess. Just take a swab so we can stop talking about my pheromones.
Okay, well, stop talking about your pheromones. How are you feeling about the date? While I do
it's-
some stuff with my chemistry set.
I'm fine. It's cool.
Yeah?
I'm gonna need a roll here.
Yeah.
Emma.
All right.
I have to make you roll at some point.
Yes. I'm attempting to. I should probably pull up my character sheet because it's been a long time since I've looked at it. So I am attempting to make some sort of pheromone cologne, and I want like different kinds that I can use to like control stuff if I need to. Basically, if they don't like each other enough, then I can do pheromones to like clear out awkward moments.
Okay.
So he's supposed to set the atmosphere.
Okay,
So-
this sounds like a smart roll.
Right? Yes. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is that he's doing. But
That is smarts. So
can I use my math with it?
this doesn't quite feel like math.
Okay. All right. I'll just do a straight up smarts roll.
Yeah, so it's a D10
D10.
plus whatever your smarts is, which is ridiculous. It's a
Which is-
plus fucking 8.
8. 13.
13. You're able to make whatever you're making. It's cool. You've got it.
Yeah.
No big deal.
It's subtle feel goods, and
Yeah.
it smells like cherry Monaca. It does.
Yeah, and I think at one point during this date, you can implement it and tell me how it affects or changes
Okay.
the mood.
Well, it's yes. It's
That's
emergency
basically what
thing.
that it's going to be an asset essentially.
Yes, I'll do that, and then then I just want to talk to Correlia a little bit about how you're doing, because I know you're saying that you seem cool, but
Yeah, I'm cool.
have you ever been on a date before?
I mean, yeah, like once. Not
Yeah?
with Derek. Yeah.
Not with Derek. No, but like, what happened? I've been on many dates, but never with a humanoid, so I'm not really sure how
Oh.
it works.
Well, it depends on what you guys are going to do. Like Derek and I were gonna go to, to dinner and a movie. That's pretty typical first date stuff. The last date I went on, we went to the arcade
Oh, that
And-
sounds nice.
and the drive-in. It was all right, but that was mostly because of who the date was with, and not the activities. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm so. And you never went on another date again?
Well, no, not since then. Nope. I mean, now I am.
Now you are. That's amazing. What are you going to wear? You should not wear a jacket under any circumstance.
No, I shouldn't wear my jacket.
No, that's a rule I heard about.
Oh, that must
Yeah.
be new since the last time I went on a date. Maybe that's why it didn't go well last time. All right.
Did
So,
you wear a jacket? You wore a fucking jacket.
I wear a jacket everywhere. We went to the beach and I wore the leather jacket over my bikini.
That's true. You did wear a jacket
did.
everywhere.
I do.
Oh, but I don't. It might just.
Well, I did go to the mall earlier and I got this dress. So, I mean, I guess I could just wear this.
That's the most beautiful, perfect date dress I've ever seen. That's wonderful. It's gonna be great. Your tentacles look perfect.
Oh, thanks. I
Looks
tried a
effortless.
scrunchie.
Oh yeah,
It didn't take very long at all.
that's nice. That's very good.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah.
I think so they're coming by. CC is driving Derek. And I'm just gonna hang out with CC. While you go on your date. It's no big deal, right? Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Cece can be on the date. With
Okay.
you and
Good.
me and Derek.
Yes. That would be great. Yeah. So I don't know what else to do. But I think you got no jacket.
Just play cool. Maybe
You got your DNA.
maybe you
So we're
shouldn't
good.
wear a jacket.
Okay, I don't have to wear a jacket, but I'm keeping my scarf. It's the last of its kind.
Yeah.
Needs to
Yeah,
stay with
you
me.
should keep that. That's important.
It's
Yeah.
very important. Okay,
Yeah. Cool.
are they here?
I don't know, let me see.
So in the 1950 four-door Chevy Deluxe, as CC is driving, playing Madonna's "Get Into the Groove" or "Into the Grooves" playing, there is a makeshift divider that has been made by CC, which is ice. It's crystal clear ice, but if CC touches it for privacy settings, he can fog the ice a bit. But there's a hole cut in, kind of like an old-timey taxi cab, and CC is talking through that hole more than he is watching the road. So, man, what I was going to say is, just like Madonna, if you need to dance at any point, throw your arms over your head at some point.
Cece, these aren't baby aspirins. These are drugs.
You don't say.
This looks just like that picture that police officer that came to health class showed us.
You don't say.
How do I do it? How do I do the drugs?
Well, I would normally
Left to right?
say, I usually take a handful from the right. But what I would like you to do is I would like you to lick one on the far left.
Just lick
a
them. You
little.
don't chew them like baby aspirin.
Well, normal folks would chew them, but I'm not sure. You just lick, and then it's a kind of like a Tootsie Pop. We'll see how many licks it takes to get Derek ready for his date.
Grandpa and I have Malox races. See who can eat a Malox faster.
That's awful. There you go.
Oh,
Should taste like a bit like a battery.
Yeah, it's like it's awful. Hang on, and then this one, and so it becomes Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas in the back seat of this.
We can't stay here, man. This is bat country. Let's go, Derek.
Once CC gets into the serious depths of a good drug collection, it's tough to control. I can't remember the line. Anyway, so yeah, Derek does like a lot of the drugs, but I think also that due to his advanced metabolism, Derek's hardly a lightweight. You know what I mean? And he's been genetically conditioned to be able to withstand the psychotropic effects of various substances all over the known and unknown galaxy. So Derek does a fair amount. Derek consumes and partakes in the backseat.
And here's the trick that CC is playing. All of that shit looks like drugs, but is in fact some form of Skittle. So it's supposed to be just a way to psychologically relax Derek. And with a pleasant taste, like the many bursting fruit flavors of Skittles, give us a call, Skittles. You are, just to relax you a bit. And then in the future, if you actually do want to try harder drugs, you'll be surprised when they don't taste like Skittles. A delicious candy. Call it Skittles.
These drugs taste like pineapple.
Oh, you're doing them right, man.
Okay. All right.
Hey, listen. What's the plan here? Where do I got to drive? Are you taking her out to eat, or what are we doing here?
I'm meeting Correlia at the rendezvous point, which is in front of Mel's Drive-In on the main drag. We were just going to meet up there and find somewhere to eat. Hey, when Steve Winwood is talking about a higher love, what does that mean? Does that mean he does drugs and then he falls in love?
It means he's got the taste of pineapple in his mouth when he's singing it, Derek. So
Grandpa showed me a picture. He's got great hair.
He does. He's fantastic head of hair on that man.
So do you, by the way. I'm working on my compliments. Grandpa says I should work on my compliments. I'll start with you. You've got great hair.
Thank you.
You know your way around drugs. You got
thank
great taste in music. You haven't been jailed for any reason that I know of yet. So that's good job on that.
Mm-hmm.
How'd I do? Was that good?
You were 75% correct. So what I would like you to do is start thinking of some nice compliments for Correlia. Compliment, I'm sure that she's to the nines, sharply dressed like a ZZ Top song. So when we pull up, make sure that this is your moment, man. You need to seize it. Higher
It
love
won't be
and all
hard
that.
to do. Yeah. Well, it won't be hard to do because Correlia is one of the finest examples of her species the finest example of her species that I've ever seen, and also just sort of probably the most dynamic personality I've met during my short time on this magnificent planet. And so I was thinking, and she has excellent posture. So I think I was going to start there, just the way her shoulders are line up with her ears. That's going to save her so much lower back pain in her later years. And
I like the chiropractic approach to love, but is there perhaps a way that whenever you see Correlia, like whenever she walks into school at Aces High, man, what's the first thing that passes through your mind? If it's an erection, go to the second thing that passes through your mind.
Okay, well, let's unpack that. My regulation
No.
chastity thong prevents me from
what is
getting
your
an
first
erection.
What?
I mean, it doesn't.
The car slams. There's a crash. A bicyclist goes over the hood. What did you just say?
It's not that I can't achieve an erection. It's that when I set the dial on the side of my regulation chastity thong, I can actually keep from having an embarrassing moment while in school. And this can keep you from being killed during basic and advanced training on my home planet of Zenlos. So it's just a piece of equipment that
Give it
keeps
to
my
me.
equipment.
Give it to me. He reaches back through the ice hole, the cabbie ice hole. Give it to me. I'm putting
My
it up
regulation
here.
chastity thong?
Yes.
All right. Derek does that thing where you take your pants off in the back seat. Like this. I'm not going to do that on Twitch. I think pretty sure that violates the
I'm sure terms of service is we're getting ready to cut Laugh Love Lindy.
Hey, can we look that up?
Cut the feed, everybody. Cut the feed.
Trav's taking his pants off, everybody. It's 9:50 and his pants are off. It's too many Skittles.
They're like Lloyd Bridges is standing in the back. This is going to be a hell of a Saturday. Like,
I've got Higher Love like playing during all of this. It's joy. It's a beautiful thing. So Derek takes his pants off. Don't look. I can't do it while you look. Hits a complex series. There's like a code prefix that he has to enter on the side. Don't look at my secret code. CC, drive the car. And
I'm not moving this car until I get that belt. There's currently a parent that's tending to the child that just went over the hood. There's crying. Everybody seems to be okay.
Did we hit something? Hold on. I'm getting this off.
No, they're all right.
Is everybody okay? All right, here we go. Here it is. Save it. I'm not going back and getting another one, and I may need it. So
he freezes it in a block of ice and puts it into the glove compartment so it cannot be retrieved, at least until it thaws. Now listen, when was the last time you walked around without that thing? This is like
I've
the hood
been
coming off
wearing
a
it-
Falcon, man.
I've been wearing it since I came out of my cryotube when we landed on this planet. So a little over a year.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, so you're gonna have to be prepared for welcome to Saturday morning, anybody that's 13 or younger. We love to have these intellectual conversations on Laugh
These
Love
pipes are clean.
Okay, so listen, this is, have you ever seen those nature videos they showed us in science class, like when the hood comes off a falcon or a cheetah runs down a gazelle? Yeah, you're gonna be riding that for a little bit. So just go with it.
That's very interesting because the films Grandpa showed me portrayed dating as more of a business meeting or a working lunch. Like, for
Okay.
instance, he said that I should take her to get the scavenger sale ready at the community center. So does that sound appealing to you? Because I was going to suggest that over whatever movie would,
Listen,
I've never been to a movie, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
dinner, movie, after.
After?
Well,
I go home.
No. After is a broad term that happens after the movie. Well, listen, in your current condition, he looks over at the block of ice in the glove compartment. I don't want to talk about after right now.
My left arm has gone numb. Is that supposed to be happening?
It's just the reworking of blood flow through your body. Your body is preparing for something. I need you to hold on.
My regulation chastity thong has a bioregulator, keeps me from having panic attacks.
Well,
I got a squeezy toy. It's like a dog toy that I squeeze when I get this. Keep talking about the thing.
Listen. Tonight, your chastity thong is gone. And your director of the course and cruise of love is Mr. Steve Winwood and First Mate CC. So let's get ready to set sail. I think this kid's dad's coming out of his house. I don't feel like getting in a fight. So he drives over the 10-speed that is underneath the wheels. The kid's fine, everybody. This is a narrative. Imagine it. The fake kid's fine, everyone. No permanent damage. And he continues on route as he pulls out the cell phone he forgot he had, and he calls John.
Is it a car phone? Please tell me it's like a car phone.
Yeah, it's an old-timey, like, there's a huge spiral antenna coming off the back window of the 50 Chevy. John!
CC.
We're on our way!
You're on your way?
We're like 30 seconds out.
How's everything going? I made sure she's not wearing a jacket.
Oh, excellent. I had him take off his regulation chastity belt that's probably going to produce a massive erection. Anywho, we'll be there in about 30 seconds.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, you just
they're
sounded a
gonna be here.
little freaked out on the phone is all.
No, it's Derek is out of his regulation gear.
Oh, that's like a first.
It is. It's a first. I've run scans on all of it before, and it's some technologically discreet and powerful stuff. And so I'm surprised that he's not wearing that. But everything's fine. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
Everything's gonna be normal.
Well, he's not in his regulation gear. I'm not in a jacket. Already off to a crazy start.
Out of your comfort zones.
Yep.
Yeah. Get to know each other in a brand new way.
Yep.
Great. Yeah.
Outside, you all would hear the approach of a 50 Chevy as Joe Bean Esposito's "You're the Best" is blaring from the Karate Kid.
Eric emerges from the vehicle in a full wool suit with half of his shirt untucked and is stumbling just a little bit. He is also sweating profusely, and he's got it's like what's the Dustin Hoffman in Midnight Cowboy where like they've sweat through their blazer,
God.
where everyone just looks like they've never had a shower ever and never washed their clothes. So Derek has aged this wool suit beyond the 50 plus years it's already been aged. So, he kind of looks like hell, but he's steeling himself and he's squeezing a dog toy.
Does it squeak?
Sure.
This is the same dog toy that you use for your slightly
Ubu.
yeah for
Oh, this is
Ubu.
right. This is
For your slightly venomous poisonous
Radioactive dog.
Looks like a
radioactive
cheeseburger.
dog.
And just squeezing this toy cheeseburger. Buenos días. Para usted inglés? Para español, prima el dos. Sorry.
Oh, hey, Derek.
Hey. Hi, Correlia. How's it going? I think I'm I'm not calling in sick. I'm just saying like I think I'm a little under the weather. So CC was driving a little crazy, so I get a little car sick.
Oh.
Turns out.
Oh, okay.
You look wonderful. You look striking. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're good?
Yeah.
Are you cool?
Always.
Damn right. I think I'm having a stroke.
Okay. That's not great. Maybe you should sit down.
Is that Da Vinci?
Oh. Oh, hey. Yeah, he's here.
Hey, Leonardo, how's it going?
Leo just kind of does the customary clack clack, which you never know whether it's a greeting or a threat.
It's hard to tell. Could be both.
Hey, John.
Hey, Derek, looking good. Wool suit. You look free.
Yes.
There.
Grandpa wore this to the fireman's ball in 1946. He
Oh.
speaks very highly of it, so apparently he likes it, so
It looks
Otherwise,
warm.
it's very warm.
Kiana, I'm going to do something that I've never done before.
Okay.
I'd like to ask a mechanical question.
Oh,
Sure. Wow, incredible.
We're a year into this, and I thought maybe now would be a good time. No, CC has cold powers for everybody. CC can fly and has the ability to shoot ice and shit.
Yep.
Can CC manipulate the atmosphere around like the pit and nether region of Derek to enable like the pressure points, the hot spots, to kind of cool the air down around there, just to make it more temperate?
The thing is, you could do it, but you're gonna have to convince me what you're rolling.
Cool, of course. I mean, it's in the name.
This is a cool roll. You're not. The thing is, you're not showing it off. Like, this isn't like a, hey, look at how cool I am kind of thing. This is a.
It's more of a keep your
Don't cool shame me,
cool
Kiana.
scenario, you would say, than...
This.
Okay, how about this?
Okay.
CC makes sure that John sees him do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So just John and
Just John.
nobody else.
Just John. To activate the cool part of the cool powers.
Yeah. So then John will go like, God damn, that's cool.
So what are you doing to me?
I'm lowering. I'm not sending you into hypothermia. I'm lowering the air temperature around. I'm basically filling the wool suit with its own climate control.
Okay.
You're going to like Neil Armstrong levels of comfort here.
All right. Okay. Eric's like,
Okay, so my brain is just like, Okay, I'll let you roll that. But if you want to make it so that Correlia and Derek do not know, that's going to be at disadvantage.
A disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, so I get to roll twice and take the lowest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I will see your disadvantage and I will raise you a chemistry and drama because those are my two specialties, and that's what,
I don't see how drama fits in here, buddy.
if I get found out, it's definitely drama. Okay. Okay, so I'll use chemistry. So that's a +1, right?
Yeah, and then whatever your cool is also that plus.
It's 8.
Just ridiculous.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yep.
Okay, so +9 is 15 for the first roll.
Uh-huh.
It'll be a 12. Wait, no, 13. What? Would I say 12? No, 12. 15 and 12, yeah. So it's a 12 is my disadvantage roll.
Okay. So it works. What does this look like? It's not the coolest thing you've ever done, for sure, but it works.
The only person that can judge how cool it is John, because he does, it almost looks like, you know, when Frosty comes to life in the old animated series with like the swirls of You know, a couple
Mhm.
white swirls.
They used
That's
to
what
scare the
happens.
shit out of me.
And John might not like this part, with like a chef's kiss, Cece, and it curls off. And other than that little bit of phantasm, it is just a feeling of cool in the hot spots of the suit, which are evident because there's perspiration marking said hot spots.
John goes, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not the coolest thing I've ever seen you do, but it's pretty cool.
I'm trying here.
Yeah.
So, Correlia, I was going to tell you that you have excellent posture.
Oh. Thank
Oh.
you. Are you okay?
Well, it's just a little cold in here. Sorry. Oh, is there a draft? And this, what's on the itinerary for,
Well, you said dinner and a date. Or like, I mean dinner and a movie. So, on our date.
Yes. Yes. Dinner and a movie. What food? What edible, things do you prefer?
I like just pretty much all food in general. Yeah, I'm not really picky. I'm not allergic to anything. So,
Okay. Well, this is Mel's Drive-In. They have char-grilled hamburger sandwiches with a French fried potato garnish, which that can be pleasant. Over there's your Schlotsky's, but they have a health code violation.
oh. You already don't look like you're feeling super great. So maybe we should avoid the health code violation place.
It's just hot. It was hot, and now I'm like freezing, and so I might have pneumonia. But I also,
Pneumonia?
just this. I've never been on a. I feel comfortable telling you. I've never been on a date before, so
Oh.
this is.
I've only been on one before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? How'd that go?
With nothing came out of it from it. Nothing happened. I'm single.
What? Yes.
Yeah, that's why we're on a date now.
Good.
Yep.
So, and he like looks at John and Cece, who are like standing there.
Correlia also looks. So, John said she and Cece were coming along, or he and Cece were coming along.
Are you guys on a date?
Well, CC opens up the back door of the 50 Chevy. Your chariot awaits, my friends. From this point forward, we will not talk to you anymore as you will proceed on your date, your exploration of teenage love.
Yes, just one thing before that, and John reaches over and pulls out like a fistful of Derek's hair from the back. I just need that for the date. It's fine. Yoink. Put it into a beaker.
It's all part of it, man. Just go with it.
It's all part of the plan.
Remember the pineapple.
John swabbed me before, so I think it's like, I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, are we being swabbed before this?
Yeah.
Go
What's
ahead.
that?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll swab you too, and yeah.
All right, fine.
That'll be fine. And as I'm in close, I'm just gonna whisper, Derek, do you need any condoms? Dental dams?
CC leans in.
Femi-doms?
What's a condom?
It's like
Oh
a
God.
small house that has like other houses, and Grandpa told me to invest in them, but I.
That's not what this is. I mean, does anybody have a banana? I'll show you.
Oh, like in health class.
I have something
Yes.
that's banana adjacent.
Profos.
Yes. Do you need a Profo? Do you need some minoxidil-dine?
I'm not anticipating intercourse during this mission, so I think we're just gonna enjoy ourselves.
You should always be prepared, though. That's what a good soldier does.
That. All right, then give him to me. Just give him to me then. Hand
Okay.
just here. I'm gonna stand like this and just hand him.
Okay, I'm giving him every size and kind of condom that I can. There's lambskin, non-latex. There's the Magnum ones. There's ones that are for, since technically you're not human, so I don't know what it looks like. So I'm just gonna give you like all
It's
the
okay.
non.
Salt and Pepper said this is a good idea, so just give them to me and let's get going.
They did. They put them on their clothes. It was helpful.
They did.
Yes, they did. They sewed them on their clothes, and it was cool. And yeah, so I'm gonna give you all of those, every single thing that I can, including also just like a pamphlet about like, so you're going to have sex. It's from like 1962 or so. He went back in time to the 60s, like San Francisco. Got a little pamphlet for you.
Meanwhile, at Twitch HQ, Lloyd Bridges is standing there. What the hell are these kids doing? And we come back to
Fuck. Okay.
I get in the. I
We get in
take
the car.
Corey's hand
Get
and
in the
escort her to
car.
the car. For the love of God.
Where the fuck are y'all going for dinner?
I guess burgers and fries.
You're gonna leave it up to CC?
CC's driving.
I guess
Unless
it is up
the,
to CC.
Cece, take us to your finest char-grilled hamburger sandwich, and I'd like a French fried potato garnish, por favor. Classy, right? That's pretty classy.
You're taking Spanish class really seriously, aren't you?
I am. I've been. It's either that or reruns of Perry Mason. So Spanish language tapes or Ironside.
As soon as they load into the car, CC would open the passenger side door for John to sit up front. Come on, man.
I think it's gone well.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
What do
sit
you-
down. Sit down.
Okay. What do we
And-
do now?
CC, because I can, flies over the car and lands on the other side and gets in and immediately turns around and looks through the little like cabby hole and says, okay, everybody, have a fantastic date. We'll be here if you need us, but don't need us. And he touches the glass and it all turns white and seals over. So it's privacy glass. You also realize that now CC can't see out of the back of the car.
Yep.
So CC is going to drive them not to the nearest burger joint, but to the nearest kind of like not an upscale restaurant, but like a little bit of Americana type of restaurant, family owned. They deal with a lot of kind of local delicacies as far as like barbecue, maybe a little bit of a seafood element there for Correlia. And he pulls out in front and it's called the Chat and Chew. And just knocks on the glass.
I think that means we're here. So
I'm here?
yeah, the car stopped moving and CC knocked.
Okay.
Yep.
Does that mean we get out of the car?
Yes.
Should I go first, or do you want to?
I mean,
I'll help you get out of the car.
oh, I don't. Okay, sure.
Grandpa told me to basically help you through this entire evening like you've been injured. So hold on one second. And he steps out of the car and like offers his hand like it's medieval times in the most awful, cringy way possible.
She'll take it. She'll give into the cringe. And to get out of the car and see that they're at the Chat and Chew. Oh.
Ooh.
Sorry, that's my young daughter ceremony bringing me. This is a painting that she has brought me. It's a beautiful painting.
Incredible.
Beautiful. It's black and white.
Excellent work. It's marvelous. You can see there's a lot of color. Derek, having taken her hand like Cinderella at the ball, this looks. I've seen. This is the Chat and Chew. Oh, Grandpa loves this place. This will be great.
Cool. Let's go in and sit down and order food. I'm getting a little hungry. It's been a while. It feels like
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's been an hour and 15 minutes, and we just made it to the
I
restaurant.
know. I didn't realize transit would take us this long, but it's fine.
Oh, it was, there's a lot of moving parts apparently to this dating thing. I had no idea. I've had suicide missions that had a shorter prep time than this. All right, so we go inside. And I'm gonna start DMing this game. Apparently, we go inside.
So good. So you go inside of Chat and Chew, which is you're greeted at the door by the hostess. Thank you, chat, for all of these wonderful names. You're greeted by the hostess, whose name is Betty, and she'll escort you to a little booth in the corner, as soon as she leaves to go back to the front, a waitress comes to you, already pouring out like black coffee that you didn't even ask for. I forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. Oops. It's cool. I don't remember my NPCs. And Midge is your waitress. Just like, what can I, coffee's good, right? Coffee's good for y'all. Do you need anything else?
Yeah, sure, I didn't need to sleep tonight.
Yes. I'll have one brewed coffee.
She just looks at the coffee that's already on the table.
Oh, there it is. What about horse doofus? Would you like a horse doofus?
Are you saying hors d'oeuvres?
Is that how? Yes.
Yeah. No, it's
Of course.
fine. Sure.
Other
We can get the calamari. Fried calamari.
Oh, marvelous. Yes.
Cool.
We'll have one of those.
Mitch is just gonna like nod and just kind of like keep going.
I'm feeling ready to order. Are you ready to order, Correlia?
Yeah, just you go first. She's looking at a menu.
I'll have the brown gravy with a side of brown gravy, please.
All right, brown gravy with a side of brown gravy. Just kind of nods. At this point, it's one of those places that is just like, all right, we're just gonna go with it.
The brown gravy here is excellent.
Is it? Okay. I'm just gonna get your seafood platter. Barbecue seafood platter.
All right, so barbecue seafood platter and double brown gravy. All right. We'll just kind of nod and we'll head over to the kitchen. Yeah, what's the... Is John and Cece just chilling in the car, or are they here?
No, I was going to say that out on the hood of the 50 Chevy, CC's sitting there and he kind of motions into the distance to a taco stand that's like 50 yards away in another parking lot. And a kid roller skates up with a bag and a platter of tacos and looks at John. I took the liberty of ordering some tacos. What do you think? You like tacos?
I love tacos. That sounds
Awesome.
perfect.
So he gets like a beach blanket out, puts it on the hood of make sure the polish stays, hood of the 50 Chevy, and sits up and kind of indicates a spot beside him as he lays out the tacos.
John will sit down. Yes, what?
Here's a Coke, and there's an implied air quotes around Coke, but he hands you a soft drink cup.
Thank you. John will smell it, hoping to detect alcohol.
It does. It smells strongly of whiskey.
Excellent.
Because it isn't Coke, it is whiskey.
It's
What should we toast to?
toast to love. Why not?
I like that toast. A toast to love.
Yes. Clink.
As he goes into his first hard shell taco. John, tell me about you, man. What's going on? I know you had ass pretty bad, but are you feeling better?
I think I'm on the mend. I don't know. I'm a little cold though. I don't know if it's just because I didn't bring a jacket or if it's the last little bit of the ass.
Well, it could also have been that huge sheet of ice that we were driving just in front of. But hey, hold on here. And he takes off his leather jacket and gives it to John. I might be cool, but the jacket's warm.
Thanks, Cece.
Hey, welcome.
How are you doing? I didn't see you much at the wedding. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I got into a few things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's anything goes at wedding.
It is. You
What?
know what they say, what happens at a wedding gets brought up every Thanksgiving thereafter.
Yep, every fucking year. Every time.
Yeah.
How do you think they're doing in there?
I don't know. But I just hope that it's a start, you know? I hope it's not an ending.
Me too. Had a lot of endings in my life, Cece. Not ready for this to end too.
Well, let's toast to not endings as he puts the Coke cup up again.
Sounds good.
By the way, if you need anything sweet to wash these tacos down, I have like 17 pounds of Skittles in the trunk.
Those are my favorite. Do you have any of the pineapple ones?
Yeah, I got those from Cuba. They don't make them here. I don't know why.
They don't. No. It's hard. It's a long story. I was involved several decades ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's technically they used to be sentient and alive and they're not anymore and it's fine. It's all good. It's fine.
Well, as long as you say it's okay, John, I trust everything you say, my friend.
I trust everything you say too, CC. Most of the time. Mostly. Like
That's a good way to
70%.
approach me.
Yeah, like 70%.
77% is the highest I've ever achieved on the trust-o-meter. So I feel like we're making some real headway here.
I mean, you have to know when you can't trust somebody, and that's okay. That's okay. We're just being honest about it. It's good. It's fine.
Okay, here's the big question. How do you feel about the band Heart?
How do I feel about the band?
Yeah, do you like them? Yay or nay?
I think I feel good about the band Heart.
Well, John, I think I feel good about you. Because you can't trust anybody that doesn't like motherfucking Heart.
It's true. Let's listen to Heart.
Welcome to Saturday morning cartoons, kids. As I decided to drop them up. Okay. Yeah, so we'll listen to Heart. How about Who Will You Run To? Who will you
Sounds
run
good.
to? And eat some tacos on the hood of a 1950 Chevy.
Yep.
And drink some Coke and have
Totally
some non-sentient pineapple Skittles.
Yes. Have some deceased preserved pineapple Skittles. They were the last of their kind. Not anymore.
Back to you, Kiana.
We smash cut back inside. Where I think Kelly and Derek, you've got to your food now. And Derek, under the table, you feel a pinch on your leg.
Ah!
Da
Vinci.
You okay?
I thought I had it's Da Vinci. He's on my pant leg.
What? No. He would never. And I look under.
When you look under, he's just sitting on Derek's foot.
He's just chilling out on your shoe, man.
Okay. That's cool. I know that you care about Leonardo da Vinci very much, and I have run my tests and established that he is not a Gargan and will not grow to millions of times his original size. And
Yeah, it's because
annihilate all life.
we got him from the grocery store.
Oh,
as
right.
a
I
lobster.
remember that. I loved going to the grocery store with you.
Yeah.
The pins, the lobster thing, I kind of blocked that out. But so what are your interests?
You know, like this stuff, like when we all hang out together, that's cool. I like art a lot. I do some like painting and sketching and stuff in my free time.
Derek is sipping brown gravy with a soup spoon
Oh my god.
Oh no.
with excellent table manners. And he's paying very careful attention to this and half listening to Correlia talking about her art.
Yeah, so I like art and stuff. You know, sometimes fashion, but mostly art. What about you, Derek? What are your hobbies outside of school?
I enjoy popular songs. You know, I still keep up my combat training. I built a dummy in the backyard out of 2x4s, and I practice garroting that nightly. And you know, science is a passion of mine.
Oh yeah, science is cool. I liked some science stuff too.
I like organizing Grandpa's medications. That can be a fun, challenging activity. I was going to tell you, you have excellent posture.
Yeah, you already mentioned that. Thanks.
Oh, did
Derek.
I?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like stuff. Do you like stuff?
I do like stuff. Favorite color? What's your favorite color?
Red.
Oh,
Red.
cool.
Red. My planet was red. Our uniforms were red. The blood of our enemies is red. That lobster is red.
It is. He is.
It's a lobster, right? Yeah, it's a lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Leo had done the thing that, like, you know, when dogs like just kind of like put their snout like on the edge of the table. Except it's just a lobster doing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red's a good color.
Yeah.
I'm partial to blue myself. But you know, red. and
Your
blue
planet
are-
is blue.
Yeah, well, it's because it's 98% water.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's a lovely planet, and I enjoyed meeting your parents. Cece and your mother just hit it off. So they're very friendly,
Yeah.
well-meaning, and clean people.
This calamari is really good.
Yeah, what's a calamari?
Oh,
I thought
it's
that
like-
was a car.
No, that's what? No. Calamari is fried squid.
Squid.
Yeah.
Let me try the.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
you know,
may
it's
I-
like
may I?
it's an ocean. Yeah, here, have some calamari. It's an appetizer. It's to share.
Oh,
So.
all right, this is the horse doofus. All right,
Yeah,
here we go.
the hors d'oeuvres. Appetizer.
Chewy.
Mm. But crunchy on the outside because it's fried.
Oh. Grandpa loves fried food. He bought a home fryer. We fry Oreos and donuts and ice cream, corn dogs.
Cool.
Those are wieners.
Yeah, no, I've had a corn dog at the fair. Once. Yeah.
So dates, right?
Yeah,
Crazy.
this is great. It's yeah, music's cool too. You said you liked music, like popular songs and stuff.
Popular songs, yes.
You didn't want to
Yes.
like play music though, like a lot, like like if you were a band kid.
Wasn't a band kid. I learned to play guitar overnight
Oh.
for the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
I remember that. I played the water
I've
organ.
kept that up a little bit.
Oh, have you? That's cool.
Yeah. So it's fun. But as far as a passion to play music, I think my interests lie more in science and horticulture, social issues.
Horticulture is important, for like saving the world and stuff from pollution and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
I bought a Billy Joel album.
Oh.
That was fun. At the swap meet. I went to the swap meet with Grandpa.
How do you feel about Heart?
Like the organ?
No, like the band.
Oh, are they a popular artist? Are they a
yes.
musical?
Yeah, they're really good. They have that song, Love is a Battlefield.
Can Alone by Heart start playing on the PA in the chat and chew?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That would be great.
That's Pat Benatar. Never mind. Just kidding. I know 80s music. It's 10 a.m. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
And she leaves, and Derek quietly, alone, looks at his brown gravy and goes, "Like ships that go out to sea, I spoon my gravy away from me."
Oh, buddy. Is Correlia actually going to the bathroom, or is this the I need to fucking do something?
I think she goes to the bathroom, because just to take a minute to be like, play it cool, this is fine, this is just, we can only go uphill from here. But she's like, oh no. I think she gives herself a little pep talk in the bathroom, but the bathroom window she definitely opens it just to get some air. She's like, alright, this is fine. This is cool. A little chilly because I don't have my jacket, but it's fine. It's fine. I can handle the restaurant.
In the parking lot, y'all see the bathroom window pop, and you hear Correlia just talking to herself.
It's fine. This is fine.
As they're watching all of that in the middle of a conversation, Cece would see it, kind of take it in and assume that everything's okay, and then continue the conversation he and John were having as White Snakes, Here I Go Again, starts playing on the radio. And he would look at John. So you almost killed Pat Benatar. God damn, Love is a Battlefield makes so much more sense now.
Yeah, I mean, really, she did it to herself mostly. But I was there. It was a funny mix up. I thought she was an alien trying to take over the
I mean, that's an easy mistake to make.
And I mean, honestly, she did take the world by fucking storm. Yeah,
came out of nowhere.
Yeah. But no, it was a good. We laugh about it now. Really.
Oh, good. I mean, to walk away from a near-death experience like that usually kind of stokes the fires of friendship a bit.
It does. I mean, yeah, we're not friends anymore, but we do laugh about it, about that single part while we're feeling threatened by each other. I'm not really friends with anybody except for you guys.
Oh, hey, wait. And he pulls out a napkin from the bag that was brought over and sees that a bit of taco sauce is ready to hit the scarf. And he moves over and grabs it before it hits the scarf.
Thank you, Cece.
Hey, you're welcome.
You can have the last crunchy taco. I saved it for you.
Oh, let's split it. Listen, this might require a roll. Let's see if we can split a crunchy taco down the center.
Down the center.
Just like some Big Trouble in Little China.
Are you gonna? No, I thought you were gonna Lady and the Trampet. Just try to.
I thought we could.
Hey, that's a great idea. Let's Lady and the Tramp this shit.
All right, I'm on. Let's do it.
Yeah, this just feels like a roll.
Okay.
I would say cool.
Cool roll?
I would say this is cooler luck, personally.
Okay.
Unless you are trying to smart your way through this, which you have to convince me why.
I've never started.
Yeah. No, I'll try. Cool.
If you allow me my chemistry roll, that is an 18.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I got an 8.
Cece's doing most of the heavy lifting here.
That's okay.
He's doing the
John-
taco
John will-
lifting.
John will wait. He saved the taco for Cece anyway, so he's gonna let Cece have it.
Yeah, so they eat it, and as they get closer and closer, the last bite, he kind of breaks it before his mouth gets to it and makes sure that John gets it, but he stays super close, which is weird. But he looks and he says, "Man, I almost killed Willie Nelson." And we'll cut back to you, Kiana.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Eventually, Correlia will have to go back.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
takes a minute to compose herself. She's like, all right, as long as it's just better than my last date, we'll be fine. Just, and you can't, And she composes herself and she goes back in. She sits down. She's like, this is great. I feel better. I had, I had to go for a minute.
Did you have a bowel movement?
Sure.
Grandpa says you're supposed to have a bowel movement twice a day.
I'm sure for humans that's really healthy.
At some point, Mitch does come by with the check.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Oh yeah, I'll take care of that.
Are you sure?
Do you take script?
I'll take care of this, and you can get the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Grandpa gave me specific instructions not to do that, but he's not my dad. My dad's dead. I'm sorry. What movie are we going to?
A good one, hopefully. I don't know what's playing. Do you know what's playing? I haven't checked in a while.
Careful now. This will make us period specific.
Maybe something like sci-fi, because, we both like science and stuff, if something sci-fi is playing.
Let's see. I think there's actually a newspaper in the pocket of this jacket. Grandpa buys them in triplicate.
Triplicate?
Yeah, he buys three newspapers a day. I think he forgets that he has a subscription, and then he goes out and buys one, and then later on he goes out and buys another one. I don't know. Here's
Grease
one,
playing.
something called a Grease 2.
All right, well, we could see that.
Bible House. There's something called a Blade Runner. I don't know what it is. Something about knives. Yeah, I like greasy movie.
Grease 2? Watch that, or the Blade Runner. I'm good for either. Let's look at the posters when we get there. That can tell you so much about the movie. So
I only ever watched movies on the couch with Grandpa. We watched Birth of a Nation. I told you about that. Just a lot of horseback riding. I was very confused, and then we watched The Odd Couple, which was odd.
Odd?
Yeah, it was odd. Just sweaty men yelling at each other for an hour and a half. And yeah, but I've never been to like an actual movie theater, so this will be, I'm ready for new experiences. That's what my time.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good to have that open mindset.
I do. I feel like my mind is open. I'm feeling like anything is possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anything could happen.
So after we give them money, do we just leave?
Yeah, we can go whenever. I signed the check. Get the money. The money on the table's a tip. So just leave that there.
That's okay.
Yep.
Someone's gonna steal that. That's for
No, that's for the waitress.
Oh.
She'll take it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're good. Are you enjoying yourself? You're having a nice.
Yeah, no, I'm not nervous at all.
No, I mean there's
No.
nothing to be
There's
nervous
nothing
about
to be
unless
nervous
we're.
about.
No, I mean we've been attacked by robots.
Yeah, we've been through a lot of dangerous stuff. Like a volcano exploded in the gymnasium.
There was, yes, that I was responsible for an explosion in the gymnasium.
Yeah.
That's true. You know.
We fought Vice Principal Dragon Johnson.
Yep. I threatened that guy who, kind of hovers around you, Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
Pretty sure I pointed the focusing disintegrator ray at him at least once.
Yeah.
All that to say that, this is, I think we're off to a great start. This was delicious. You look stunning. I have a flop sweat, which means that my heart rate is up, which means that I'm burning calories. So that's a healthy thing to do.
Yeah.
How's your heart rate?
It's average. It's fine. Maybe
Here,
slightly
give me
above average.
Give me your hand. Hold on. Give me your hand. I'll put my thumb right here. I'm just gonna check your pulse really quick.
Okay.
I think that's like 180 over 35 or something. You sound good. You sound healthy. You sound like blood is moving. You don't have any blockages.
It's definitely moving. No, nothing blocking.
Here's your hand back.
Oh, okay.
Unless you wanted, I could make sure that your hand was okay on the way to the car.
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
I will monitor your pulse on the way to the car to make sure that you don't get lightheaded.
Yeah, because if you stand up really quickly, sometimes that happens.
Oh, Grandpa will pass out if he stands up without his. He has one of those canes with a mirror on the bottom. He got it at Spencer's Gifts. I don't know what the deal with that is, but okay. So I'm gonna hold your hand and check your pulse, and let's get out of here, like CC says, right?
Yeah, just like CC definitely says that.
He's a cool guy. I should go on a date with him sometime.
No, I mean you could. It's all right, I guess.
Just get to know him better. Just hang out.
Yeah.
That's what you do on a date, right? We watched multiple. I should tell you that Grandpa and I watched like 2 films called "What to Do on a Date," and I'm still not entirely sure what to do on a date.
Well, that Cece would have talked about this with you. Anyways, no, you get to know each other like real good, and then you kind of like do stuff to get to know each other better and more get comfortable with each other on a more intimate level.
Well, CC did debrief me in that he told me to take my underwear off, and I did. So.
Sounds like Cece.
It's like the first time I haven't worn my regulation chastity thong in over a year.
Your what?
My regulation chastity thong? You've seen it. I had to get down to it when we fought. I stripped down to it when we fought.
I thought that was just. I didn't know it was
or whatever.
Chast. It was mundane. I thought that was just a regular thong. I didn't know it was a chastity thong.
Sure, it's a chastity thong. Well, breeding is tightly controlled on my planet, highly regulated, and so you have to enter a specific code prefix to actually remove the chastity thong to engage in intercourse, which also is highly regulated and happens in kind of like a big amphitheater, and then the female removes the head of the male.
And you're walking out of the diner.
Holding hands. Having my pulse monitored.
I got about 5 more minutes of that if you want it.
As you walk out, you would hear Pat Benatar's "Love is a Battlefield" playing and CC laughing. As CC looks over at John, You're begging me to stay, then you're begging me to go and making me stay. Why do you hurt me so bad? Shit, now I can understand. I got it.
Yeah. Right.
Right. She's
She'll
almost
act it
dead.
out. Yeah, she's almost dead. She's gotta stay. Come on, stay. I made a mistake.
Oh, good times. Oh, here they come. Shit.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Cece. I have their pheromones in a mouse spray in case it's not going well, or in case it's going too well. We can sort of smooth things out.
Okay. Well, You know, I've always noticed that even if you're going slow, you can always step on the gas.
Yeah.
And if you're going fast, you can always drive off a cliff. So even if things are going well, they can always go better.
That makes sense.
So,
I
right?
understand. Yeah.
So, hey, if love is a battlefield, he laughs. When they get close, spray them both.
Okay, Cece. Here, I'll give you one, and I'll have one. So.
I'll take Derek, you take Correlia.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
Yeah. His
Hey,
Derek's-
everybody.
It smells like Old Spice.
Hey.
Just
Hi.
to have a seat. Don't mind the taco smells and the Pat Benatar.
I don't know. Pat Benatar is cool.
she's
Yes,
not.
she is.
All right, so you're driving to the movies.
Oh, wait. As soon as Derek tries to go in, Cece would go, hey. And as soon as Derek looks at him, he's going to go, shh.
Derek, you get sprayed in the face with something.
As soon as John Smith sees that, he says, "Hey, Correlia."
Yeah? Oh.
Just right. Lift up your sunglasses for a second.
Oh. Oh, blind. Oh, God.
I didn't
Light.
do anything.
Oh.
And much like a police officer putting a perp in the back of the car, he takes Derek's head and like puts it down.
Oh, God. Whew, that was... What was that?
Oh, I don't know, but it's,
Oh,
oh my god, it's hot. It's hot. I think.
it's... Yeah, I was kind of cold in there, but now it's pretty warm. Even though there's ice in here.
Is there?
Yeah, it's like there's a wall of ice. CC made.
I feel like I hear like a saxophone playing, and I'm hot. Oh,
I don't hear a saxophone, but it is getting a bit warm. Maybe you should take off your wool jacket.
okay. I'll take off this. Yeah, this
Yeah.
this jacket. Oh, and this vest. Oh God. Ugh. I think
John
I'm-
and Sister, you're in the front seats now again. After having shoved them into the car.
taking his tie
Okay.
off, and that thing where he pulls his tie.
As the glass begins to fog up without Cece's influence, Cece stops and looks over at John and offers like a high five. Like he holds it up. And then looks as he operates his radio and says, okay, no Pat Benatar, definitely no Willie.
No.
Let's go with a little Asia. Heat of the moment.
Good choice.
And
Good
that's what
choice.
begins to play. Yeah.
All right. Cece, I made some of this for you if you want it.
What is it?
It's I got your DNA. It's pheromone spray.
Yeah. How much do I take?
As much as you want. I would recommend you would take all of it.
He opens up the vial instead of spraying it and snorts it.
It's a good
I
choice.
said, God damn. God damn.
There you go.
Woo. Boy, that's an interesting combination with tacos.
It is. It is. I mean, I didn't anticipate the tacos. I didn't calculate that into the formula, but I think it'll do nothing but enhance it. Really, that's what tacos do.
It's nothing that a taco can't do.
Yes, exactly.
Ah,
Fuck, I feel like getting in a race.
Are you actually driving to the theater? This is happening, or I don't even know what's happening anymore. I've lost control of this narrative.
Yeah, this is the John Travolta from Pulp Fiction scene where it's just the lights and him driving as he's getting in the throes of whatever was in that pheromone thing.
Yeah, okay. You eventually get to the small movie theater in town, which has Grease 2 and Blade Runner playing. Yeah, no. God.
It's hot. I
think-
this shirt is.
yeah.
This is nothing but polyester.
Corellia's tentacles have just been twitching, and like, and they're like being constrained by the scrunchie, and I think a couple of them may have snaked free at this point. And she's scooted pretty close to Derek. She's like, I mean, yeah, it's just really warm, you know. It's hot in here. Maybe it's because, you know, like, you're hot.
I am. I think I'm going into cardiac arrest. I think I have heat stroke.
Oh, I didn't mean, like, medically, but okay.
Here, hold this. I'm gonna do my sleeve and just hold this sleeve so I can get out of this shirt. It's just
Okay.
100% polyester.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I think it's fine. So now I'm in a white wife beater undershirt, and I look like, with the wool pants, I look like Marlon Brando in A Streetcar Named Desire. and Derek is, of course, completely shredded. You know, he's 6'2", once, you know, $175. You know, just What is that? I think I've been poisoned.
No, I think it's just, maybe it's because you took that chastity belt off. I mean, there's these things called hormones and pheromones. You know, like in science class. We did some reading in biology.
I remember that unit. I remember getting an A on that unit in health class.
Uh-huh.
Hormones.
Uh-huh.
Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Do you think it's you
Yeah.
having this effect on me?
Yeah, maybe. I think it's you having an effect on me. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe it goes both ways.
My hormones?
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, I think my regulation chastity thong acted as a hormone restrictor. So
It's
now I
quite
may
possible.
be overproducing said hormones. I should probably be taken to the hospital.
I don't know. I don't think it's that serious.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Cece, I think, has some sort of medical license. So,
I think I
So-
got revoked.
oh.
Yeah.
Well, still though. Okay. So, we're both wearing a lot less clothes than or I'm wearing a lot less clothes
Yeah.
than I was just a second ago.
I'm not wearing my jacket, so I've just got this dress on
Okay.
and shoes.
Whew. So,
By the way, the divider would melt and there's nobody in the front seat.
Where do you think they went? Are we at the movies?
is the car moving?
You are in a field somewhere, movie adjacent.
Oh.
I-
Okay. Is that the theater right there?
I don't know. And Corelia's tentacles at this point are just gonna, like, the scrunchie's gonna snap, and they're just gonna, like latch on to Derek.
Ah!
Just bring them in.
What's happening? What's happening right now?
Hi. Hormones. And she's gonna to smooch him.
I'm gonna be mean. I want a fucking roll here.
Okay. Would you like me to roll tentacles? What would this be? Kiana? I
A
could
cool roll if I ever heard it.
Cool. I could roll looks. I could roll.
Yeah, this feels like looks cool or luck.
Sure. I'll roll looks. I don't roll on the looks table that often. Do I get to add my prehensile hair?
Yes. This is the combat all of the moving parts and the cock blocking lobster
13.
with a 13.
Tentacles have taken him.
Tentacles know what they want. It's not the most smooth of smooches, but it gets there eventually.
I think after the smooch, she's gonna pull back and be like, wow, that didn't happen until the after on my last date.
What?
What? Just shush. And then... and...
This is a mumbling thing. This is like that most awkward Hollywood screen kiss, that you could possibly
yeah.
have. And a casual observer walking by this alley behind a movie theater would think that he's being suffocated by a Medusa tentacle monster. But I also think that, like, if it happens twice, there has to be, you've got to have the bit where, it's Hollywood, baby. It's that's if Keanu allows it, it's it's at some point the resistance is futile, and they finally get their big Hollywood screen kiss.
Yes, they would.
I feel better.
In the back of a car, in a field next to the movie theater, after 9 fucking months.
I think after the second smooch, she's like, oh, I feel better. You feel better?
Oh, I feel something. I think I'm short of breath.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I can hold my breath for a really long time because, underwater and stuff. So I forget that people need to breathe more often, occasionally.
That was really amazing. It was just like activity like that is punishable by death on my planet. So
it's a good thing we're not on your planet then.
Ceremonia wants to hang out with me. Yeah, he's short of breath, and I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm hearing like my heart beating in my ears. I haven't. That was amazing. Why did you do that?
'Cause I like you.
Well, that's I like you. I like you too, Correlia, very, very much. And though I've sworn to make the earth my home and sometimes leave it, the fact that I had to escape my planet and make it to Earth so that I could meet someone like you from another planet, it is something very bizarre to me, but I'm very glad that it happened.
Yeah, I'm glad too.
Do I smell like brown gravy?
Yeah, a little. You ate a lot of it.
It's delicious. Do you want to go in the movie, or do you just want to hang out in this car?
I'll leave that up to you.
I don't even know what time it is. I think my watch was stolen. Either this man is dead or my watch is gone.
You see Leo with the watch just going into the front seat and like crawling into that space like where the pedals are.
Let me I haven't been in this building before, but let me make sure I've got this right. A movie plays in a movie theater, which is like a big dark room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And everyone in this room.
The projector has to work. This has to be dark.
Okay. So the projector sends an image through a super bright bulb to the screen, which everyone is facing, right?
Yes.
Presumably they're watching the movie.
Yes.
I have a brilliant tactical plan.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. We sit, hear me out, at the back of the movie theater. Okay. This way, if we want to pass notes to each other, or if I should pass out for any reason, or anything should happen, right?
Okay.
Who knows, right?
Hopefully not you passing out.
Right? Everyone there is facing somewhere else and will not notice whatever we're doing.
Cool. So we should
at
pick
the back of the theater.
like the least interesting looking movie to go kind of maybe watch.
Oh, okay. That's that you. I place that part of this entirely in your hands.
Okay, let's go watch Grease 2 then. The posters for Blade Runner actually looked kind of cool. I should probably actually go see that on a less hot evening. Wow, it is warm.
Yeah. There's a spaceship on the poster. It hit a little too close to home. I saw an industrial film on how Grease.
Too soon. No.
Leo, at this point, just like I think had deposited the watch and has come back and just sitting there watching.
Doing daddy.
So I think Correlia will kind of like half stumble out of the car to walk to the theater.
So I think Derek stands up and has a moment, realizes that he shouldn't stand up, and I think Derek is going to crawl on all fours toward the theater.
I'm thirsty.
You're not the only thirsty one, babe. Let's go. go see mommy. I tell you what.
Yeah, my favorite part.
Anyways, yeah. So he crawls to the theater until he draws too much attention to himself. I know, babe.
Basically, when you get to like the front door.
Yeah, and I'm like,
2 tickets. Two tickets to the Greasy movie, please.
Grease 2.
Yeah.
The two
The,
Greasy.
The teen who's working here is just like, all right, man.
Why are you crawling? Are you okay?
I think I'm chafing. I don't have the regulation thong, so I gotta just I'm chafing like a bear. Hang on just 1 second.
and Derek arranges himself and stands. And what's that smell? It smells like something acrid, something burning. I hear like a popping.
That's the popcorn.
Is the building burning? Is it safe to go in here?
No, it's safe. If you've never had popcorn?
No.
Okay, we're getting popcorn. Because it's delicious.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try anything once.
Okay, so Correlia will get some popcorn with extra butter. And like a soft drink. With 2 straws.
God, that thing is huge. Are you expecting someone else to join us on our date?
No, just us. I mean, I guess Cece and John are around somewhere, maybe?
Where are they? I have a question.
I was gonna say, as soon as the 1950 Chevy was exited by somebody walking and somebody crawling, our camera would have panned up about 50 to 100 feet into the night air, where to the sound of Edward Money's "Take Me Home Tonight," Cece is dancing with John, if John will allow it.
Absolutely. John will participate.
Yeah, Cece is basically naked because of the pheromones that have been injected into her system. But, again, if you're looking for a body capture for Cece, look no further than Tommy Lee. So, as they're dancing, Cece would say the following. This is nice up here. Little Edward Money. Rest in peace, Edward. Good friend. But you know what would make it better?
What?
And he's going to lean in for a kiss.
John Smith was already there.
So as CC would plant the kiss, are you gonna make me roll cool, Kiana? Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's get it up. Let's get it over.
Yeah.
with.
I also
Okay.
want to point out at this point that John Smith is the only one who does not have pheromones flowing through his system, but he's happy to make out just as much.
He drugged everyone else. So that's an 11. So I guess RP wise, it might be the most. Maybe CC's a bit tentative. He's shy. But as he would kiss John, he'd pull away and he'd say, "You know what? Usually, I only start kissing during the after."
Yeah. Wow. That makes me feel special. I usually don't kiss at all.
I tell you what, I'm not feeling like a movie, but I could definitely take a popcorn with some extra butter. What do you think?
Yeah. Let's do it. I can get us in the projection booth and hang out up there.
I'm down with that.
All right. Let's do it.
That's where they'd be hanging out.
Yeah.
Nice. And we'll go
As-
back,
As Only in My Dreams by Debbie Gibson just started playing.
of course. And we cut back inside the theater with Correlia and Derek in the back row in the
Mhm.
center with their popcorn and their drink
Yeah.
as Grease 2 starts to play.
Correlia just eats popcorn. She grabs popcorn with her tentacles. Like, it's hands-free for her. And so she's like, I think I need my pulse checked again. Just after everything that's happened.
Hi, I have a visitor in my. The game has been invaded. Derek is in shocked silence and eats his popcorn diligently from.
So yeah, they'll eat. I think she'll just, they'll be catching their breath and eating the popcorn and sharing the soda until the popcorn and soda are gone, and then there's gonna be a lot of pulse checking, in the back seat.
Yeah, I'm like, I hand you my wrist to check my pulse, and Derek is overwhelmed by the sensory overload that is a movie theater, and just kind of leans over and goes, "This is a lot like how combat training went. We would all sit in the dark room and watch a film on how to, do various things like Germany civilizations and these planets.
Oh.
Racing heart and for our Just these people are riding cars. What are they doing? I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't see the first one, so I'm a little lost. But your pulse. Yeah, it's Grease 2, which means that there's probably one before this, just called Grease.
There's a lot. Okay, all right, that's great.
Okay.
That sounds. I'm sure I'll be able to
Yeah.
pick it up as it goes along.
Cool. Yeah, but no, this is great. I mean, your pulse feels good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Your tentacles are caressing my. Kind of tickling the back of my.
I'm
head.
sorry. Did you want them to not? 'Cause...
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just thought maybe you should know because I don't. You should. If your hair could, don't want to get it tangled or anything.
Oh no, I put a lot of styling gel on it earlier.
Okay.
So it's.
I take that back. I have seen popcorn before. Grandpa has the Orville Redenbacher, and he does it in the Jiffy. He does the Jiffy pop on the thing with the.
Oh.
One time he almost choked on a hull, and I had to save
You
his
do
life.
a lot with your grandpa, don't you?
I do. He's really helped acclimate me to life on Earth, and he's not my biological grandpa. But,
Yeah. No, I assumed, because he's not dead,
No.
and he's
Close.
human. Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Did you
Yeah.
want to? Did you want to? That the thing that was happening in the car.
Yeah.
With the,
Okay.
I mean, I just don't feel like I'm understanding what's going on in
The
this
movie. Yeah. And then we could talk about that after. And she'll just.
Ah!
What happened, Daddy?
Yeah, Daddy, explain in vivid detail.
Listen, this has been a great episode of Teenagers from Outer Space. I want to thank Yenna. No, I mean, yeah, this is Hollywood Screen Kiss Part 2. I mean, it couldn't be more perfect.
Yeah, and I think our camera will pull away.
And Leo has been placed he's at the bottom of the popcorn bin right now, and he's just working his way up.
And I think he'll turn and see what's going on. And then do a little lobster shrug. And just go and to enjoy the movie without having to worry about Correlia and Derek.
Mm-hmm. He's like, there's only so much they can do in a movie theater. I can enjoy this popcorn.
Yeah. And I think with that, with many smooches, I think this is where we're going to wrap this episode of Teenagers from Outer Space. Where it did end up being a double date. Look at that. So cute. So amazing. Yeah. Pull that
This
up.
is like wildly, flagrantly violate the rules of this game.
Yeah. Oops.
Like, rules were meant to be broken.
Yeah, and also, like, y'all made some really OP characters, and are very good at convincing me that certain roles should be done at certain points.
And to be fair, the smooches are in the grand scheme of a year's worth of doing episodes,
That's true.
we've had like a handful. So we've honored the precepts of the game by
This is like the least.
we've done nothing else. But
Yeah, no one went all the way. We're veiling that, thank you very much, if it even happened.
Probably not with Leo there.
Yeah,
I'd
wait,
been like,
Leo.
oh, it's bedtime. Or he probably would have been like, oh, I have a bellyache after all that popcorn. And Curly would have been like, oh, I gotta take care of them. I'm sorry, I gotta go home.
Yeah, Leo's there to cockblock. He's my cockblock self-insert.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Note to people, don't feed your lobsters popcorn. It's not good for them.
Yeah, don't do that. Generally speaking, maybe don't do that. Yes, this was an amazing episode. This is only the first episode this month because we're doing the second one in a couple of weeks. Super excited to do that. And again, a big thank you to our friends at Our Telsorian for supporting us and for letting us do the giveaways. So
Yes.
congrats to all the winners. If you haven't already, please contact either me or Lindy. If you want a digital copy, please send us your email. And if you want the physical copy of the signed by the cast copy, also make sure to contact us so we can start arranging all that stuff. Because we're super excited to be giving that away. So I guess we should go around to our lovely cast, talk about who they are, where we can find them, and their favorite parts of today's episode. Let's go over to Greg. Hello, Greg.
hey, I had a blast. This is always fun. This is my therapy. Coming in here and getting a chance to play with everybody is just the absolute best, and riffing back and forth. But this was cool. The chat was fantastic today. I was enjoying watching the comments flying in as much as I was the actual play, and then our backstage chat, which is always, if we're at about a PG-13 R, yeah, it's a little bit worse in Zoom chat. Had a blast. I had numerous favorite parts. I don't think I've ever seen, read, heard, or witnessed anything quite as awkward as the Chat and Chew date. But I loved it. I loved everything about it, everybody. Grimjack21502 on the Twitter, part of the Tales from the Grim team on the Twitch. We have a lot of fun things going on over there, but follow me online and make sure you're back here with us in a future Saturday morning as we do a little bit more of our Talsorian games, Teenagers from Outer Space. It is the best. I'm a fan of all of these people and of you. We'll see you then.
Yay! So awesome. And we'll move on to Emma.
This was so much fun. We all got dates. We all got smooches. It was so successful, and I'm glad it worked out that way. It's also super fun because I've had both of those dates before in my life and preferred one over the other immensely. But it's so good, so awkward, so strange, and you never know where it's going to end up, and that's why I love this game so much. I'm excited to play once again this month and then see all of you at PAX Unplugged. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
I am the communications director for WebDM. We do lots of things on YouTube, and we will be doing things on Twitch again soon. I need to figure out with Pruitt when the game that many of us are in will be. And indeed, all of us have been on WebDM Twitch things, and we have our YouTube show on Wednesdays. You should watch it and play games that make you happy, like this one. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Always good to have you back, Emma. It's been so long. We missed John. So it's nice to have him and his weird science shit. Weird science shit.
Thank you.
Moving on to Travis.
Man, this was crazy. Quick notes, fair parts, John getting an anxiety attack and eating a cake alone when someone else is going on a date. Classic. Cece hitting a child with his car while Derek takes his pants off. I think it's a testament to the layered role-playing that Greg is capable of, where there's a domestic, a violent incident happening outside the actual zone of action. It's great. It has layers. And also the chat, there's at least 3 people in the chat going, "Stop talking about your grandpa." That was funny. This is, and I want to make sure really quick that I mentioned that I would only really feel comfortable with everything that just happened. I'm only comfortable with everything that just happened because I really love, and I mean love with a capital L, playing with everybody here. Kiana voted most likely to take over TTRPG gaming in high school, and by me. And Greg, who's just a fucking boss, and Emma has an understanding of her character and where he's coming from, or they, and just fully realize the image of what the character should be. And Lindy effectively plays my adopted son on Tuesdays, and and kind of like we don't like each other on Mondays, and just like Lindy's amazing. And you guys are amazing, and I love this. And chat is hysterical, and I'm so glad to do this. Hey, I'm the producer of WebDM. I cut the show. Hey, I think this Wednesday we're going to talk about problem players, which is just everybody I went to high school with. So that's fun, and thank you so much for this, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Oh, so good. Before I hand it over to Lindy, I'll do mine a little bit. I'm Kiana. I was your referee for today. Find me over on Twitter at Kiana S. Best way to figure out what I'm doing. Because I do a lot of tabletop stuff, whether that's streaming, writing, or just yelling into the void about stuff. Just want to give another big shout out to our Talsorian for supporting us since we started this, what was a one-shot, which then turned to a two-shot, which then turned into a series, which has spanned over a year with these absolutely fantastic people who, sometimes you have the best episodes where I just sit back and say maybe 4 sentences in the span of an hour, and it's the best. It's so good. It's great to have, something so fun and improv heavy and just silly. We're here just to have the fun for it. And we'll all be at PAX Unplugged. So we'll be there. We'll be signing those copies for the winners and all that stuff. We're also, our Talsorian will be there, so make sure to go say hello to them. I believe they have the booth number up in their Twitter bio right now. Gonna be lots of fun at PAX Unplugged. But we'll be back at the end of the month with another episode. My favorite moments, geez, I don't know. There was a lot of like secondhand cringe in like the best way. We were like, oh God, why? So much pain. 2941. That's the booth number for Artelsarians. So make sure to check them out. I mean, and as much as I enjoy cock blocking, I also do enjoy the cute smoochy moments. So that was really nice after a fucking year of build up to be like, yes, everyone is like on par with their feelings, on par with like how they're going with these smooches. Cool. It may have taken a little encouragement, but we got there. So always fantastic. And I will pass it over to Lindy to close us out.
Awesome, thank you so much. Yes. Favorite moments aside from just being able to play with you guys once a month, which we do twice a month. I feel like Christmas has come early with us getting to play twice this month. I love how awkward Correlia and Derek can get. But it's not like the, oh man, this is too awkward. It's like the perfect amount of cringe. Like, they like each other and they just won't. They just can't get it out. So I love that John was like, we're just gonna have to douse him in pheromones to get them to realize, to just get him. I loved that. I loved that so much. John just being like, I need to swab your mouth for no apparent reason. That was, that was pretty great. And then CC stopping the car and be like, give me your chastity belt. That was a fun moment. And then just his assortment of drugs in the back seat. He's like, I mean, start on the left, work your way to the right. You know, it's baby aspirin. I was dying. Also, our cameo appearance of what happened, Daddy? That was. I'm gonna have to go back and clip that because that was beautiful.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes. I cannot wait for next episode when like maybe some of the awkward tension has been relieved and everyone can be a little more relaxed. And maybe we'll eventually, get confirmation on who Correlia's first ever date was, but this one went pretty well and I see maybe, more hopefully in the future. But yeah, check us out here on this channel for shows every Monday and Tuesday. Mondays in Exandria, Mists and Ravenloft. Here, usually once a month, twice this month, because it's Christmas, for Teenagers in Outer Space. And next Thursday, not Friday, next Thursday evening at, I believe, 9 Eastern, we are having our once a month Aliens. Just Aliens, not Teenagers from Outer Space, yes, but Aliens monthly game, and we're in a bad spot, and I might die. So we'll see what happens there. We've got some cool art that just came out for it. We've got little gifts, and I'm so excited to see them all in the overlay. They're gonna be awesome. And also, I'd like to congratulate our winners of the giveaways for today. We have the digital copies, Grant Ellis, Mad Rogue 25, and Hippie Killer, and General Davis for the signed physical copy after PAX Unplugged. Congrats, you guys, and thank you so much, Artelsarian Games, for giving us these giveaways to give out. I'd also like to mention that Artelsarian Games tomorrow afternoon on Wandering DM's channel is having a charity stream in which Cody Pondsmith's going to be DMing The Witcher. So The Witcher TRPG is a lot of fun to play. I've guested on Susie's channel a bit for that, where I played a peasant and it was the best class ever. Fight me. But yeah, they're going to have actual Geralt there. They're going to have the Opera Geek, Wandering DM, and Matt Mercer is going to be Dandelion. So go check it out. It's for a great cause. It is at from noon to 4 Eastern. It's going to be amazing. Check it out. And check it out again at booth 2941, PAX Unplugged. And just thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. This has been super duper fun. I cannot wait for more shenanigans, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, because it's only 11:20 a.m. for me. See y'all later, guys. Bye.